Good morning. Yes, this is not Fading Sun's Day. This is Grow a Garden Saturday. We're doing a different approach today to our live stream. We're doing a game dev's eye on what has become a cultural phenomenon, Grow a Garden. If you don't know about Grow a Garden, that's the kids around you. This has become the game with the most simultaneous users in history. They've had more than 21 million people in Roblox at the same time, with almost all of them playing this game. Hello, Coco E. So, we're going to take a game dev perspective. As you see, they've got a new update coming. They've got something special called admin abuse going on. You've not looked at Grow a Garden. They do a lot of things very well, which makes sense for a game that's being this successful. Uh-oh, hey guys, Jandel here. Temporarily slowed the growth rate. So yeah, that way it doesn't crash because there are so many people. So every instance, hey, we actually have a space in our instance. Yes.
Like 5 other games are updating at the same time.
5 other games on Roblox are updating at the exact same time. How Roblox handles this is going to be pretty impressive. I'm amazed. Their instances are only 5 people max. So when you got 21 people divided by 5, you've got millions, over 4 million instances of this game going on at once. I mean, back in our MMO days, that idea of that many instances was amazing. But anyway, right now, we note that there's an update coming in a few minutes. I'm going to show you what that means for this game. They do a very good job with regular updates in this game. That's part of why people keep coming back. Very excited to show you what we've been working on. Jandel is the alias of the developer. So, they do a great job getting kids back every Saturday. This is what Saturday morning cartoons used to be. This is where all the kids are on Saturday mornings. They're all in here waiting for admin abuse. So they're looking for fruit plants to grow this beanstalk. So let's go get some fruit plants. We can teleport back to our garden. They do a good job with teleportation, even though these instances are actually pretty small. We'll wander around in a little bit. Right now, we're getting fruit plants. We're going for peaches and apples, silver apples. Plants mutate. Gold, you saw the gold one. Plants mutate in this game, and that gives them greater value than just the default. So these default with nothing are low value. Then you'll see ones with really freaky things, which are much higher value. And you'll see that people will show off what they've got. I'm in the back of my garden. So I'm playing with my daughter. This is a great, great game for playing with the children in your life. Let them show you how it's done. Whoa, look at that. What is that?
It's like a disco lilac.
That is a disco lilac. Gotta love the mutations. Now we're going to rapidly try and grow that beanstalk. Uh-oh, my daughter found something. Like I said, it's a great game for playing with the children in your life. Let them show you how it's done. Let them be the experts because they are and you aren't. They and their friends are talking about this all the time. It's been a great game also for breaching the male-female gamer divide. Men and women. I should say boys and girls. There aren't that many adults in here, thankfully. Boys and girls both enjoy playing this. Yeah, look, this is a bit of a platformer as well. So we're going to talk about the style of game it is. But it mixes a few different genres. You're going to see me doing more platforming later on. You'd think of it as a classic Sim-style Farmville type game. But they add all of this Twitch action, which is pretty important for it. All right, so we're going to go. We've collected all these fruits, and we're going to go give them to the person here who's growing a beanstalk. They need a lot more. We're going to have to give them a lot more plants. So you see Coco is giving them stuff. I'm going to feed all my plants to the beanstalk. So all the fruit plants, I got 234 points in there. So we're about 2/3 of the way there. So we need more. I am ready, green beans. So you can plant all sorts of different things. You'll see I've got green beans up here. And I've had fun with them mutating. I've got, what is this one? Let's see what I got up here. I've got a heavenly wet galactic bean. I would put that in a soup if I could. All right, let's go get some more fruits. Whoa, look at the size of that peach. Okay, I'm collecting an apple. Yes, Coco. Yeah, shocked. I will show them your cool burning bud in a few minutes. Let's try and get that thing grown so that we can be up at the top. I want to show them how this is a platformer as well as a sim game. They've got a corrupted sugar apple. Love it. A tempestuous shocked ember lily. Yeah, you got fruits, you got vegetables, you got all kinds of stuff. By the way, if you want to chat, I do have chat open to my left. When you see me look to my left, that's because I am looking at the chat. So, hey, we got some viewers. Thanks for joining today. If you do play Grow a Garden, let me know. Again, this is huge. This is a massive success, and it's a cultural phenomenon. I wish people understand, in media, some people are having joining issues. Sorry, Jandel. Appreciate you sharing that. What is that, Coco? Corrupted sugar apple. Yeah, look at this crazy maple apple plant with all these crazy maple apples on it. Now, I didn't put any fertilizer on it. It just grew that way. Here, these green things are watermelons. Windstruck plus wet plus plasma watermelon. Gotta love my watermelons. All right, let's get some more fruit so we can grow that beanstalk before the update kicks in. Oh, the update has kicked in. The update has kicked in. So, of course, the way they make money is off of the Roblox. They want you to buy stuff, but you don't have to buy stuff to have a good time. That's part of why kids love this. Kids spend a lot of time in this game just having fun, and especially having fun with their friends. I really like, you'll see that I'm getting a friend boost right now. And a lot of kids just like hanging out with their friends in these games. It's like watching Saturday morning cartoons together, except you don't have to be in the same house. All right, so I'm grabbing all these normal plants because the other plants are more valuable. Let's run back and let's see if we can still grow that beanstalk or if the update has changed that. Oh, look at that person's cool outfit. Let's see. Feed this to the beanstalk. What? Oh, no, I got to feed all my stuff to the beanstalk. Yeah, you've got all these different selections. I don't like this. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. You click 1, 2, 3, 4. You get your inventory stuff. We'll talk about that later on. Feed all my plants to the beanstalk. And now we are 800. And whoa, there it goes. And we're riding the beanstalk up. And Coco, who did the most, got 3 seed packs of the prize. Lots of prizes in this game. That's another thing that they do well. They do daily quests. They do hourly quests. They do all kinds of good. They do that well. All right, so we rode the beanstalk up. This is a platformer. Normally, I'd have to go the whole way up, but I rode up this time. I should have shown you the walk up. Oh, they've got jump pads up here now. Whoops, and I just fell, so you'll get to see me fail at platforming my way up. Because when I'm going to bump my head, I can't just jump up over here. Hey, that green thing over there is a reward for growing the beanstalk. Let's see how I can get to it easily. Whoops, not like that. This is they've done a different, so the platformers have been all the same for a while, and now they've changed it, so that's part of the update. See, I've got this jump pad I go on now. See, I'm not jumping on purpose. They're making me jump. Whoop, and I failed the jump. So yeah, it's part sim, part platformer. If you've played Farmville, that's what most people compare it to, and it's got a lot of similarities. See, I now can claim that reward. It's got a lot of similarities. Sprout Seed Pack 1 rewarded. Got a lot of similarities to Farmville, which is what made Facebook so popular. You remember, Facebook was doing okay, and then Zynga came along with all these games. Now, a reason for kids to log back in, you just saw that the seed shop has updated. That's a reason to get you logging back in to see what new stuff is in the seed shop. They make their, a lot of games like this, they try to make money selling you time. You buy rewards that give you more time. This does some of those things that help your garden grow faster. But the main thing is rarity in this game. Man, I'm not good as a platformer with the jump pads. I wasn't ready for that. I was ready to show you my usual way of going up this. Yeah, which is climbing, as Coco says. All right, we've made it into the clouds. So they're having a fun take on the Jack and the Beanstalk story. So that's what's going on up here now. My golden lab is digging up seeds, which unfortunately are expiring. I've got pets in my garden doing cool things for me. All right, now there's a giant at the top. We've been able to buy things from him. Now I can become friends with him. This is part of the new update they just launched. This is why there are currently millions of kids in here checking out this update and getting ready for admin abuse. This admin abuse isn't original to Grow a Garden, but they're having a lot of fun with it. We used to do this in not just MMOs, but the old muds and mushes way back in the day. Just get on and have fun with the admin yelling at them doing weird things. But they've done a very good job updating it for the 21st century, making it kid-friendly. This game, it's got its own interesting age rating of 5+. I don't know how they came up with a 5+ age rating. I guess they want you to be able to type in the chat, be able to read, but obviously there are no small parts to swallow. You're not going to get sick playing this game. All right, so how do I become friends? Yes, Coco.
I have 12 sprout seed packs.
Coco is very glad to tell me that they've got 12 seed packs. How do I become friends? All right, I missed that. How do I become friends? Hold cooked food in your hand and feed it to me. If I like the food, our friendship will go up. And I don't have any food. So you have an inventory. You can look at everything. These are just the seed items. These are the things you plant. You see, I got lots of stuff to plant in my garden. These are the things you've harvested, the fruit items. There'll be fruits, vegetables, and flowers. Gear, a lot of cool gear. I will show you the garden guide in a bit. And obviously all of these have their own, I got a small pet toy. The different things you can hold in your hand. So I got mutation spray. If you click it, you'll see my avatar holds whatever it is. Garden guide's a book. This is the daily quest. You have achievements now that this is a recent addition, is achievements. Obviously, I haven't done some achievements. Those are the things I'll be showing off during this stream. All right, so, but now I need to get food to feed the giant. I got to figure out how we make food. Used to have a stove with recipes. Coco's very excited about something.
I got a princess thorn.
Coco's got a princess thorn and is very excited. See, there's lots of cool discoveries. This game does a good job. You don't think of it as an exploration game, but it is. They're constantly showing you new things. That's one of the things I do love about this. A lot of folks can just jump on live streams and see what streamers like me are revealing about it, but there's a lot of fun ways to discover. Like, I've got to discover what kind of foods this giant likes. I'm sure in an hour there'll be 100 live streams talking about what the giant likes, but right now it's up to me to explore and find out. So I do like to take a walk around the clouds. So we took the beanstalk, as in the Jack and the Beanstalk story, all the way up to the clouds. And I'm exploring around to see what else might be out here. So there is this portal. I don't think I can use it yet. I need to help grow this beanstalk one more time. The beanstalk can be grown hourly. Oh, hey, we found the recipe area. So let's see. If we have beanstalk and sprout seed packs and a sprout egg and a bunch of money, shekels in this game, we can make a skyroot chest, a sprout egg, a willow berry, green bean memories, a bean pool table, bean sprout float light, or pet shard green bean. So I think I've got a bunch of sprout crates. I might have to make the memories and I'm definitely going to have to make the bean pool table at some point. Because I got coconuts. I don't have a flare melon. I can definitely do that bean pool table at some point. I just got to bring some beanstalk. Are they green beans or actually beanstalk? I'm not sure. And of course I can short circuit having it. The green beans of Crash Roblox. I doubt that that's serious, but he's having fun with it. They've got a lot of people in the game right now. So it is pretty amazing. So here's the seed shop. You buy stuff. Here are the seeds that are in stock. These are the really common stuff you see. Almost always find them. I recently bought some orange tulips. That's why that's highlighted. Apple seeds. But again, it's the rarity that matters. A lot of the stuff is not going to be in stock. So you come back in hoping it will be in stock. And I can run over here to sell And I do have some stuff to sell, so I might as well sell. So you could get him to price individual items. So currently I have my Disco Serenity. As how much is this worth? I'd value it at 3,535,000 shekels. Composed to regular Serenity. If I wanted to sell it, how much is this worth? A lot less, 27,000, so significantly less. You might hear a dog barking in the background. That's actually in-game. That is not a dog in real life. That is my in-game dog barking. So let's go to my garden and let's compare this to Farmville, shall we? So teleport to the garden. So here's my garden. This is my nice fork gate I got during the cooking update. You see some of my pets. They've got this little thing here now, recent addition, to see all your pets that are out right now. I got a golden lab who is digging up seeds for me. I've got a snail Mimi. What does Mimi do? It wasn't a view. View. Extra chance that harvested plants will drop seeds. Seeds can be pretty important in this game. Who else do I have out there? Saw my toucan running around. Yes, Coco. Oh, I have to do all the common achievements before I can cook. Ah, so they're driving you to do achievements now, so you can get a cooking pot. So yeah, that's been a class thing. They have daily quests in here. They have hourly quests. We used to do all these things in MMOs. Of course, it came out of the muds and mushes, multiple user dungeons, in the pre-graphic game days. Bro K Reek 8012 is 68, not 62. 80 minus 12 is 68. I don't know. Apparently the admin is talking. We're about to start admin abuse in 2 minutes. If you remember doing this in the mud and mushes days, it was fun. But Jandel has done a good job, and it really attracts people to watch. You can't really abuse the admin. I mean, you can yell at him in chat if you want to. I could say something like, "Yay, Jandel," or I could yell, "Jandel, hurry up," or something like that. But he does his own abuse. It's a lot of fun, though, to watch. So anyway, here's my garden. We're going to climb. I've got this one bamboo plant. It is very tall, so we can take a look over the whole thing. Look over the entirety of my garden, and everybody else's gardens, too. So here we up at the top. Most people can't join right now, says Jandel. Okay, guys, I'm just going to run some casual admin abuse. And that probably means something more intense. Whenever he says it's casual, he's a good one at... Or we'll just run normal admin abuse, but we'll still be OP. That's usually a joke on his part. All right, so you see, oh man, somebody's got this giant coconut tree. I thought my bamboo was tall. Look at their coconut tree. It goes almost all the way to the clouds of the beanstalk. You got all these different burning buds all over the place. You can see my burning bud down there. That's my mango tree. That's my beanstalk tree. Yeah, and over here we can scout what other people have in theirs. Tempestuous plus verdant plus celestial plus frozen plus sandy bamboo. Sounds like somebody's name. They got all sorts. Look at all the cool stuff they got in the back. Now, they've expanded their garden. I should do that to mine. Roblox has 36 million concurrent users right now. Wow. And most of them are in Grow a Garden. Not all of them, but most of them. I'm not going to leave right now because I had a hard time getting back in here. I'd love to go out and show you how many are in here right now. But if you want to know where kids are on Saturday mornings, it's not watching cartoons. They're in Grow a Garden. Yeah, and I love the Indie Renaissance. Maybe get 50 million concurrent users with the admin abuse. That is above and beyond the record for concurrent users in a game or really any simultaneous online experience. So Farmville, we talk about these games, but in many ways, these are map editors. So incoming meteor run! Oh, the pet shop's been restocked as well. So this begins the admin abuse. Just weird stuff starts happening. So you see people are running all over the place. We'll stay up here. Let's see if we can see the meteor. There's the meteor coming from the sky. Looks like it took out the beanstalk. Oh, look at my cool outfit now. I am very blackened. Look at that. Oh, the beanstalk's still there. Yep, people yelling things in the chat. Now we've got Looks like lightning strikes coming out of the sun. A lot of these mutations will happen now. They like to have a lot of cool stuff planted in your garden when admin abuse begins. The beanstalk survived, so that's good to see. Welcome to the green bean admin abuse. I should have planted more green beans before the start. We knew it was going to be green bean related. Romanesco, everybody, this is the rarest of the rare plants. So, no, I don't want to gift anything. I want to talk. Fortunately, I'm back in line. Come on. There we go. Now we can talk. All right, Romanesco. So we're going to buy 3 of these because these are almost never in stock. And the beanstalks, we'll get all 9 of these. And because I have a feeling beanstalks are going to be very important, we should plant some more beanstalks today. And there's more bamboo seeds as well. Bamboo's always fun to have because they can grow. You saw how high that one grew for neat use. All right, so let's go back to our garden and see what's going in our garden. Scammy Sammy, I don't... Ha! So now we're dancing. I am not controlling that. This is the admin abuse part of the day. I can move and dance. You can say I'm standing on my pumpkin and looking at my shock prickly pear. Oh, my golden lab dug up a carrot seed. You got to be on the ground to get the seeds. So often they'll dig things up and you'll miss them, but doesn't much matter. You got it. As I dance around crazy. If you have comments in the chat, feel free to share them. So, we think about the classic games, the Pongs, the Tetrises, the Marios, etc. Platformers, puzzle games, etc. Games like Farmville and this are really glorified map editors. Will Wright famously would talk about how when he made one of his first games, Raid on Bungling Bay, which I love, this helicopter game. He flew around, shot ships. Very fun on my Commodore 64. He talked about how he had more fun with the map editor he designed than he did with the game itself. And these are basically glorified map editors. So for my game, Emperor of the Fading Suns, we have this big strategy game experience. We ship it with a map editor, so you can design space lanes, you can design planets, you can design cities on the planets, military units on the planets, etc. And then you can let the AI do their thing. That's what this is. As a player, I can plant these seeds I was showing you in my little area, and I can decide where they go and grow them. Then I can move them around with different gear that I have, the reclaimer being the main tool for that. There's my reclaimer, reclaim these plants and move them back around. I can speed up growth with these various sprinklers. I can give them different mutations. I can destroy them with a shell. So this is really a glorified map editor. That's exactly what Farmville was. And then they brought in the social element. So you grow your plants, you put cows in your garden, and then you can give things to your friends. You can do that in this game too. This game has added all that platforming fun and all that questing fun as well, beyond what Zynga did with early Farmville. And I think that's part of why this is so popular with kids. But really the social aspect is the most popular. Kids will play this at the same time with their friends, and it's really overcome that male-female divide. Boys and girls both love playing this game, so I do notice the boys tend to play with boys, girls tend to play with girls. They're playing with their real-life social groups, their friends from real life. So, pretty interesting experience how that works for them. So yeah, and I can expand the area I can put out there. We showed you someone else with it. I saw Steal a Brain Rot cutscene. Steal a Brain Rot is another game on Roblox. I feel bad for them. They're so cooked when they see what we have made. So this was originally designed by a teenager who has since turned it over to a veteran game dev group. But they did an excellent job with it. And with the full team, they can do all this excellent art. Well, I shouldn't say excellent artwork. They've done a good job on expanding on the Roblox art. So, I mean, you see my green beans here, right? And, of course, I think I already showed you this one. It's my, got some funky green beans over here. What's this one? Yeah, the Heavenly Wet Galactic green bean. Here's my own beanstalk that I can climb. Not as high as the other one. There's no giant at the end of my beanstalk. Okay, I will get back to admin abuse. Yeah, I've got these pets I showed you. Oily is a positive mutation, believe it or not. That's my junk bot going around. That's from a previous update. Disaster warning, volcanic eruption. So now we're going to have volcanic as a mutation on a lot of things. Oh, we're underwater. I didn't see the bubbles. People rejoin yet. Looks like we're going underwater. Everything's going to be wet. I'm going to put away my reclaimer. All right. Let's talk about how they make money with this. We talked about the Roblox. People use real money to buy Roblox. They can get these things. There's some special limited item things. It's going to be hard for me to get these in the actual game, but I don't need them to have a fun time in the game. Scammy Sammy, where are you? Apparently that's part of the admin. So I've been informed it is a war between the guy who started Steal a Brain Rot, which is another popular game on Roblox, and Grow a Garden. So that's what the admin abuse is going to be about today. I can't believe the support from Green Beans recently. I have a fun little admin abuse for you guys. Should plant another green bean while we're talking about it. Oh, this is my mandrake. Planted this recently. This is a Easter egg. Come on, Jandel. This is an Easter egg. All right. I know. I'm being one of them people. Harvest a bean right now. All right, let's go harvest one of my beans. I got lots of beans. Here's the wet bean right here. So we have harvested this wet bean. I might grab a second one just in case. Uh-oh, what's going on? Something crazy is going on. I could get another bean. Let's get this other wet bean. Oh, we get 2 wet beans. Alright. Now, the art doesn't really matter for things like climbing. Obviously, I got 2 things in my hands, but I'm going to climb up to the top of my beanstalk. Or not my top of my bamboo. Just so I can see what's going on at the highest heights. Ooh. Look at that over there. Golden. I will run this again, but in the meantime, if you don't own beanstalks, beanstalk was just restocked. Sure, why don't we get some more beanstalks, just in case. I should probably be planting a lot of beanstalks. And we're going to run down and see what's going on over here. Sometimes they have a DJ, and your avatar is disco dance around. All right, let's go back to the seed shop. We'll go ahead and buy some more green bean plants. Where are those green beans? Beanstalk, yay, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should probably plant some more while they're focusing on green beans today, so let's do that. Check your inventory, admin abuse, Minarino. All right, let's see what we got. I don't see anything new in my inventory. So let's see if this is going to be part of the admin abuse. I don't see anything funky in my inventory right now. All right. So we'll see what he means. And meanwhile, I'm going to go plant another beanstalk just in case. Where would we want to plant a beanstalk? That one right here next to our watermelon. So go into the inventory, go to my seeds. Beanstalk seed. Beanstalk seed. Main admin event is just starting 25 minutes. We're delaying so everyone can join. Maybe he's serious about that. Usually when he does something like that, he's just joking. All right, so we're going to plant. And we're shivering. It must be cold. Lots of community can't join right now. All right, so we're going to plant our beanstalk right here. And we got 2 beanstalks now. Let's make sure we have this in our hand in case that actually means anything. Apparently, Coco wants to gift me a carrot. In the meantime, the spoiled players who joined early can get some OP stocks. I will accept the carrot. Oh, this must be the quest. Let's look at those quests here. Core plants, explore. Reward. State of achievement. So let's see. I have to shovel 100 plants, I have to harvest 200 carrots, I have to gift 1 carrot, sell 500 strawberries, and gift 5 strawberries. Wow, that's a lot of achievements you need to do. But I mean, when you got 30 million people playing your game, you want to give them something to do. That really is quite impressive, that 30 million. Coco is giving me strawberries. I guess I should be getting some strawberries too. Alright. Strawberries and carrots. 200 carrots. Goodness gracious. 200 carrots. I guess I can give Coco strawberries as well. Gotta hold it down. Alright, so I've completed the gift 5 strawberries achievement. We gotta harvest a bunch of them. So Coco, friends all over the place are helping each other get there. There's a book through my neck. Friends all over the world are helping each other right now. I talk about this being Saturday morning cartoons for kids. Obviously, in New Zealand, it's Saturday night. Friday night? Anyway, this is being done around the world. So this has, while it's primarily a U.S. audience, it has a huge audience. I shouldn't even say primarily. The largest single audience is U.S., but there are kids everywhere playing this.
Yeah, because Jandel's actually in...
New Zealand? Did you say?
I think actually Australia.
Jandel's Australian.
If you watch his TikTok, he has an Australian.
Yeah, it's an Australian accent. Good to know. New Zealand accent's a little different, mate. Alright, so let's go harvest some strawberries, since that's apparently important this time around. Let's keep our beanstalk out in our hands, just in case. Alright, so strawberries. We got strawberries over here by our beanstalk. Ooh, cool things are happening everywhere. We should be back up on our bamboo, seeing what's going on. Take a look. What's going on up there? Neat. Oh yeah, look at that. We're flying. No, just big jumps. Big, low gravity is what he's done. They do have fun with the physics in this game. So he's just implemented low gravity. That looks like a cyclone. Can we get into the cyclone? Yay, there we go, in the cyclone. Not really. Make big jumps right now. So yeah, they do have fun during admin abuse with the physics. And that's something else I like, that they do go ahead and play with things like physics in this game. Coco is very happy that her burning bud plant is worth a whole bunch. Alright, we're going to harvest some strawberries, which is kind of goofy. Very simple to harvest. You just hold down E. Boy, I wish it was this easy to harvest in real life. Don't have to bend over at all to get stuff. Just hold down the E button. You do have to be careful when you're holding it down, because you might grab stuff you don't want to get. Like I don't want to harvest my bamboo. Strawberries and blueberries aren't worth much. There you go. Harvest 75 shock crops. That's interesting. I didn't know that was one of the quests. That's cool. Do not want to harvest my meteoric, shocked, aurora, wind-struck, wet plasma bamboo. I like having pretty things in the garden. Oh wait, I got more strawberries over here, because these are elder strawberries. 41 million for silver, shocked, and wet. All right, we're going to leave that alone. So, one of the issues now in the game that's not really being addressed is money. Right now, people got a lot of money. There's not much leakage in the system. That's the term we use for, after seeing Steal a Game. This spoiled brain. Our event is going to aura farm them so hard. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of money now in the game system. You call it leakage in an MMO or something. When you have money in the game, you have reasons for people to keep spending the money or giving it away, getting rid of it. So seeds. But right now, you're making so much more money than you are, than you're spending. So people are giving away, but he does want people to expand their gardens. So, for instance, I could expand my garden just by using, there it is, grow all. No, there's the expand. The expand, I think, is on here. Here's my expand. somewhere I can, there we go, expand garden. I can spend 250 million of these to make my garden bigger. You think we should make green beans a perm part of the game, or only when we go to war? So now everyone yells in chat, perm, perm, perm. You see different languages and different codes and so forth, different slang being used. It is an international game. I would say the largest group of players is US. Gotta love that Roblox outfit. The green bean outfit I'm using now, that's a special for this admin abuse time. You can see other people like to use their usual Roblox outfit. That's someone's pet going to steal stuff from other people. You don't really steal, you just duplicate it. Looking for flower. Oh, nobody's growing the beanstalk. They want flower plants to grow the beanstalk. Yep, so what we're going to do is go back to our garden and we're going to plant a bunch of things. Hey, how's my mandrake doing? I could collect my mandrake now. All right, let's collect my mandrake. Oh, I didn't mean to grab my bamboo. I grabbed my big bamboo. So mad. So mad. Accidentally harvested the big bamboo. That was my giant. It's very hard to get a bamboo that large. I'll plant another one and see what happens. Or maybe we'll go ahead and plant another beanstalk right there. Oh well, that was my lovely giant bamboo. Oh well. Dancing time, dancing time, dancing time. All right. So I was going to plant a bunch because they want flowers now. I don't have that many flowers. I have my serenity flowers, but we've got a bunch of daffodil. And where are my orange tulip seeds? I can just type in search. That's a handy feature. Orange tulip. So we're going to put this here. And now we will go ahead and plant a whole bunch of tulips so we can feed the feed into the beanstalk. What do you want, Coco? Grandmaster Sprinkler was restocked. Level Up Lollipop was restocked. This is a good way to get leakage in the system, having people go and buy these rares. What do you want, Coco? Big overpowered stock. Coco wants a pet eggs. Coco loves the pets in this game. I think that's a good idea. All right, let's start harvesting these tulips so that we can get a disco tulip. I'm getting a seed. Go tell your friends, admin abuse is 15 minutes away. We're sorry for the delay, but so many join issues. I'm just doing some admin teasing right now, not admin abuse. So we're going to use this orange tulip, just running around with a flower in my hand, to see if we can grow a garden. Like grow with beanstalk. Like I said, a lot of little quests they've added to this game. Very nice way of... that was worth 2, so now I'm going to feed all my stuff to it. Nice way of bringing players back. They do a good job making this game sticky, making me want to return to it. It's gotten great engagement. So we talk about a few different terms. You want to acquire, acquisition. I hate the idea of acquire players because it sounds like you're buying them, which is unfortunately what a lot of games do. So player acquisition is a term. Oop, bean aura coming. Let's get out my beanstalk. User acquisition. I don't like that term. It's like we want to get players. But then it's user retention, getting them to stay in the game. And user retention is where this game is really excel. I mean, obviously, user acquisition, if they're getting potentially 50 million players, that is amazing, amazing acquisition. But the retention to have them coming back every week, that is amazing. That's what games really want to see. And of course, unfortunately, on the money side, they talk about user conversion, where you convert them from someone who hasn't paid anything to folks who pay money, converting them into paying customers. I don't necessarily like that term, but you can tell that those terms were not developed by the developers. They were developed by the folks making money off the developers. So Go get our seed. I don't know what seed it is coming to us. No idea what we got. We just got something. Just know that we have not run our main event yet. So apparently we're still waiting for the main event. All right, so we're going to harvest some of these serenities. Oh, man, serenities. The more of these mutations they have, tempestuous plus shock, the more valuable they are. Hey, Luan. Good seeing you here. Hope, hey. Forget. Hey, Reget. It's another great game dev here in the chat on Twitch. I'm getting ready for DragonCon. I just can pull up some Twitch chat playing. Good to see you. Absolutely. And you haven't applied for the Siege Indie Game Fest. You want to. September 20th. A good way to get ready for DreamHack, where I know you are going to be demoing your very cool game. Feel free to tell people in the chat about your game. Yeah, we are streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. So we'll be getting chats from both. Lou1, great seeing you here. Hope you're enjoying the game. Like I said, very much an international game, this Grow a Garden. Reget, tell folks about your game, and have you played Grow a Garden? I do think they do a number of things very well, which is why we are, one of the reasons we're highlighting it today. Okay, so we're going to harvest a bunch of these serenities because they are worth a bunch for, yeah, I'm taking my good stuff. They're worth a bunch for the growing obby obstacle course, basically. These are good for growing the beanstalk. So let's so obstacle obby, I believe is short for obstacle course. So you get the jump pad with this one, let you jump higher in your garden. Like you saw, my garden is in many ways a this is definitely happening right now. Because your purchase of item name failed because something went wrong. Obviously, I'm not trying to purchase anything. I'm trying to give him stuff. I think he got my serenities. I think my point total went up. But yeah, so many people in Roblox right now. You can expect a whole bunch of... What do I do with all these magic beans? Oh, I need flower plants. Yeah. I gave him my serenities already. We're at 97. Red light, green light. Oh, yeah, he's got a red light, green light game. So we didn't run down to where that giant thing was. Oh, boy. So, yeah, I'm not the best at the obstacle course side of things. Coco is very proud to say that they're a little better. Oop. Yeah, not the best at these. Let's try coming at it from an angle here. Like I said, I mean, it's really neat. They've combined a Sim Tycoon style game. Whoops, failed that. With a hey, good job, Coco. Coco was the first to complete it. Oh, it went away. I did not complete it in time. Coco says they run like 5 times. I don't live in ATL, so I won't be able to make it to Siege, unfortunately. Well, tell folks about your game anyway in the chat. We're looking forward to seeing you at DreamHack. You like Western theme, anime-inspired action, and silly antics, and a nice RPG package? Feel free to check out the Bovine unit, the Omega contract. Yeah, fun little indie game RPG. This really is a nice indie game renaissance right now. Like I said, not only is this obviously an indie game, aiming for 50 million concurrent users, at over 30 million concurrent users today. But you're seeing Peak exploding on Steam right now. Good time to be indie, I would say. Yeah, and of course, my own Emperor the Fading Suns game. You can get that on Steam doing well. Emperor the Fading Suns Enhanced. For those of you watching who don't know, I also was the lead producer on a game called Mall Tycoon, which is the first 3D tycoon game back in the early aughts. The Blood Owl has returned. My raspberry's gotten a light cycle mutation. Make it to the finish line, get a prize. Don't the owl see you or else. So this is a red light, green light style game. So when it looks at you, you get bounced back. So when it looks away, do you see that owl down there in the distance? So I'm running, and when it turns its head around, I've got 2 minutes in which to make it to the owl. Oh, the strawberry got light cycle mutation. That's going to be valuable. You got to stop before it sees you. So you see, they've implemented all these different games into their Tycoon Sim style game. And it's nicely done. And there's a lot of excitement around it. So for game devs, keeping a game alive, having these sort of fun player opportunities. And of course, there are little rewards, but it's more the thrill of doing it than anything else. You will get rewards for this. Where do I get the prize? On the yellow thing. Oh, right there. I've received the stoplight cosmetic. So I've got all this different stuff in here. I imagine the stoplight's in my gear. Nope, not in my gear. Huh. Oh, there it is, right there. I've already gotten it before, so I've gotten it twice. I've forgotten I'd gotten it before. All right. So yeah, these quests they put in. I mean, people come in through the week to do maintenance on the garden, make money, see if things have spawned in the gear shop, and in the seeds and so forth. But yeah, this Saturday is really what builds up the excitement. Then you've got this whole new theme for the week. We need to grow the beanstalk, so I can show you what they've done. How are you doing on that beanstalk? Nobody's focusing on the beanstalk. So we are looking for flower plants. That's right, we planted all those tulips. They've already grown. I've been getting serenities. We got some big ones I don't want to give, because they won't get much. If you are a friend or family member in SAB, tell them to join Grow a Garda. Grow a garden, yes. Jandel is having fun. So I've got these other plants, this burning bud. I've got this ember lily. I like them. They're pretty. People like to keep these cool things in their gardens. SAB can't even run their admin abuse. They're teasing each other relentlessly. So Coco's getting all kinds of cool flowers. All right, so we're going to grab a bunch of these serenities. Oh, they're still growing. Yeah, got to wait for serenities to grow again. There is a bit of a wait time, and you can speed things up with sprinklers and those sorts of things. But what I used to dislike with a lot of these free-to-play games was that they would make money by selling you time. You could only do things for a certain amount of time, then you have to buy more time. It got very frustrating. This game allows you to do that, but you don't nearly feel the pressure to do it that you did in some of those games. Now it get really annoying. In this game, it's I can do it if I want to, don't really have to. And I know a lot of people who spend Robux in this game just do it because they like the game so much. They don't feel they need to get any of this stuff. They just want to reward the creator. And I definitely appreciate that. I always like people who tip indie game developers in various ways, buy extra copies of the game, whatever, just because they like it so much. T-A-R-O? Taro. Apparently there's a taro. It's around right now. Watermelons are in stock. Woohoo, let's buy some watermelons. I am at the seeds. What have you got, Coco? Haha, it's Coco's taro plant. What are the mutations on it? Best mutation, best mutation of anything right now. Some fruits bring the sliced mutation. Coco is very excited about having a 45 million shekel taro plant. All right, let's see what just happened with the sliced mutation. Let's see something that's been sliced. Shocked, twisted. Guys, I'm so excited. I've got that shocked pumpkin. I'm not seeing anything sliced yet. Anything sliced. What's that, Coco? All right, looks like the beanstalk might be getting ready to go. We can give our serenities to help. Yeah, but it's still only going to be worth 5. So Coco is very happy with her 45 million shekel plant, but it's still only worth a limited amount for this. So, like, I think my serenities will be worth a bit. Feed all my plants. The beanstalk, so we're now up to 172 because of all those serenity plants. All right, Coco, let's see what happens when you give. Coco surpassed me by 1. If you give the most, you get an extra prize. You get extra seed packs, give you free seeds. I'm getting so scared. I hope the music works. Oh, I haven't heard the music yet. You can hear my dog barking in the background, but that's about it. Yeah. So there is always something to do in this game, and that's one of the nice things. I mean, we're seeing the exciting part with the admin abuse and all the cool Saturday update stuff. But yeah, we're growing that beanstalk. Then we get to climb the beanstalk. I guess we should go get some more flowers. I could plant some more flowers. Why don't I plant some more of my tulips? Where are my tulips? 1, 2, 3 lips. Orange tulip. Oh, I've only got 3 orange tulips left. Are there any in the seed? Let's see if there are any here to buy. I can get more orange tulips. Nope, nor daffodils. Oh well. So we're basically, the only one of my plants that restocks are those burning buds, ember lily. Oh, I got my paradise petals. I forgot about them. Let's do some paradise petals. Windstruck frozen disco. Check out the disco paradise petal right there. That should be worth something. Twisted, burnt, and wet. Frozen. Shocked and chilled, shocked and frozen. All right, so those are my paradise petals. Let's go over for see if my serenities have regrown. They have. A lot of these serenities to trade in. Got a wet mango. I don't know why some of these like oily and wet make them more valuable, but they do. Again, just the idea of the mutations. I would not like an oily mango in real life, mind you. But that's the game for you. All right, so let's go and see if all these things I just picked up are worth a bit. Let's see. We had picked up a... What was the one I wanted to show? Where are they? Huh. Inventory. Oh, because I've got orange selected. That's why I'm not seeing stuff. Get rid of that. And what do we have really cool that we wanted to see the value of? The paradise. I want to see the paradise value. And we're looking at seeds. Let's look there. Yes, Coco. Shooting up the beanstalk. Look at that. How'd you do that, Coco? The bean works. Yeah, we got to go make stuff when the next chance we get. There's my petal. Let's see if this is worth. See, we're currently at 172. Let's give this. Feed this to the beanstalk. And that was worth all of 3. Would have been worth a bunch of shekels. Feed all my plants to the beanstalk. All right, we're slowly building that beanstalk. Almost halfway there. 420. All right, to the garden. The garden and beyond. So one thing that I wanted to show is that normally you don't know the value of these things until you take it to the store, right? This is the most nervous I've been for an update ever. I might have to wake up my wife. So I've got gear. You normally don't know the value of it, but I've got a gear called a magnifying glass somewhere. Here we go. Let's get the magnifying glass. I take out my magnifying glass. Now I can go look around and see the value of things. So let's take a look at my pumpkin. 656. Let's take a look at this watermelon. Love this watermelon. 442. We already know the value on this bamboo because someone else used the magnifying glass on it. 159. Let's see what my burning bud is worth up here. Is that my ember lily? 12 million. It's me, DJ Jai. So yes, there's a dance thing going on right now. So let's go dance, dance, dance. Oh my. I want to show you what I meant about this being a platform. There's the DJ booth. So I've got this coconut tree, which I can't just climb the coconut tree easily. Wow. I'm having trouble maneuvering my own garden today. Things are going crazy. I'm also announcing today's admin war. Ah, Coco's up on the speaker dancing. Wow, here we go. Thief. Yep, they're having a lot of fun with this. Full DJ setup. DJ Jai. Not much of the music so far, but hey, interesting setup for it. Really looks cool with all the gardens along there, including my own. So I can look at other people's stuff. Scammy says no. Other people have grapes. I can look at their value. Time to summon the cavalry, says Scammy. What is that? Under attack, says. I'm not sure what that is. Going into portals, maybe. Going into the portals. Neat. So these are new pets and old pets. All on the attack from the thief. Interesting. My brain rots are unstoppable and totally mine. Look, the brain rots are attacking your gardens. Oh no, says Jai. Yep, there's my snail. I can't watch this. Everything's turning brain rot. Let's see how much the brain rot's worth. What's this? You must inspect the valid plant. Why isn't that happening? Sammy is doing Grow Garden trading tickets. They're stocking the gear shot. Trying to find the things that go crazy. It's their admin abuse time. 3 million for that bean. Daughter would like all these pets to be running around in real life. Oh, look at this stuff down here. Look at the strawberries doing weird things. Brain rot. Treat my lasers. I want to see the value on one of these brain rot things. My copyright infringing brain rots. What about copyright in games, shall we? 41 cents for a strawberry. Yeah, people talked about how directly a copy this is of other games, but you cannot copyright a game mechanic. You can copyright things like your direct expressions, your names, but not game mechanics. Anything else I wanted to see the value of? As long as I got my magnifying glass out. Crab's gonna pinch me. I guess like it's pinching me. Get up high and watch all this going on. Nice laser, says Scammy. Oh, can we platform up to Sammy? Take these for my own. We can. I'm really impressed that Roblox is having this going on for 30 million people at once. And we've only seen one glitch this whole time. Oh, everything's turning plasma. Cocoa! I don't have cocoa. I need cocoa. They have cocoa. Cacao. Sorry, cacao, not cocoa. Go get some cacao. He's creating some leakage, getting some money out of the system. Not huge. That's right. I'm supposed to plant a whole bunch of carrots for these quests, so let's go ahead and take care of this. So yeah, look at all this crazy stuff running around. Wow. Mango's turned. Getting out to lasers are overrated anyway. Nice. I mean, these aren't really impressive graphics. That's not a whole lot of polys, but they're really nice, especially for Roblox. Coco says that they stepped on Sammy's toes. Oh, they're their toes way down there. Look at that. Yeah, get their toes. You can fall off the world and you'll be all right. Just come back. All kinds of things were just restocked in the seed shop. So yeah, this is a way to get money out of the system again. Have everyone buy these seeds, but of course, then they sell what they grow, and that puts a whole lot more money into the system. Oh, mushrooms! I haven't had mushrooms in a while. Buy a whole bunch of the mushrooms. Sugar apple. Yeah, this is taking a lot of money out, but people will be planting these and getting more money soon enough. Giant pine cone. Yeah. Money's leaving the system, but since there are people with hundreds of billions of shekels, not taking that much money out of the system. Moon melon. I don't have a moon melon. I have more tricks up my sleeve with this magic staff, says Sammy. No, I was just seeing if someone had moon melons in their garden. See how much their moon melon is worth. 80 million. There's a stampede. Master sprinkler restock. Dragon fruit restock. Here comes the stampede. All the pets that everybody wants. Oh, cool. They're driving me. That's neat. This time there was some actual collision detection with that. When I stood in the way of the stampede, they knocked me off the... usually there's not a whole lot of complex collision detection. They've added... Now, collision detection, for those of you who don't know, is there's an area around you where your avatar makes up space and can collide with other bounding boxes, other collision items. So that's why we're being knocked off, which is a rarity in this game. Other games, I mean, you're very used to collision detection. This game doesn't have a whole lot. Trying to get them to do it again. Another stock resupply incoming. So they're getting people to buy a lot of seeds. Let's plant a whole bunch of something. Let's go plant some daffodil. Because right now, all sorts of weird mutations are happening. Might as well take full advantage of it. So go into my inventory, go to the seeds. Oops, that was fruit seeds. I'm falling! But I got back up. We only got 4 daffodils. Shoot. Oh, let's plant my cocoa. Harvest tools restocked. Knocked off again! Yay. Yep. More fun, I have to admit, than most Saturday morning cartoons. Look at that craziness going on. Nice job with the devs on this game. Good job keeping people very interested in this game. Oh, it's a simple WASD movement in this game. Spacebar to jump. I mean, it's very easy to get in and know how to play if you've played anything else, to learn if you haven't. Yay! Got collision detected. Got knocked off. All getting warped away. Coco asks how it's a yay that I just got knocked off by the pets. And it's a yay because it's a cool feature that they're doing, how they're handling things right now. How they're handling the physics. It's the base Roblox physics, but they're a rare egg in stock. All right, so we're going to go to the eggs, which is how you get your pets. All pets, even dogs and rabbits, hatch out of eggs. So we'll go ahead and check out what the eggs are that we can get. Show me the egg shop. Common egg, rare egg. Get that. We'll go put it in our garden. Nothing is as rare as an egg in June. Whoa, look at that jump. That's fun. We're going to put an egg right there. And it'll grow in 2 hours. Let's see what it is. All right. Brain rot. There's one of my brain rot. The ones who are making those cool particle. I shouldn't say cool. I mean, it's a limited particle effect. But it's a neat particle effect for this game. Don't have a lot of particle effects in Grow a Garden. Oh, wearing a Siege shirt. So make sure you come out to Siege all through October. We start with the Indie Game Fest on September 20th. And then we'll have the Siege panels, the Esports Summit in Atlanta, October 29th. And, of course, the Siege Indie Playground at DreamHack Atlanta at the World Congress Center over Halloween weekend. Just did in wet tomatoes. Man, the garden really is a nice stuff right now. Look at all the craziness going on. The whole world. All right, so that is, who's the monkey? Jandel, I think, is the monkey. And Scammy is, of course, the one labeled thief over there who's so tall. Had visions of this moment, Jandel. They are creating a neat little storyline for their players to enjoy. The all-powerful good boy Sammy. All right, let's get up high. I'm going to get up high to watch this. I'm sorry I accidentally grabbed my beanstalk. That was my observation post. Go carefully. Oh, look out, Jandel. I can't watch. Mwahaha. Did Sammy just jump on Jandel's head? Jandel's throwing up. Say goodbye to Grow a Garden. There's one thing you forgot to account for, Sammy. Grow a Garden is two things. The game and also the players. So apparently we're going to have to do something to rescue Jandel. All these green beans you see around you. You saw my outfit wearing the green bean. Where is your army? So green beans are overpowered. Get ready, green beans. Let's fight back. So this is apparently what we've been waiting for. All of us who put on these green bean outfits. Owner Jandel, not yet. The developer shy, owner Jandel. It's time to end this admin war. All right, let's get up high so we can see it in action, shall we? Trying to get onto my, I got a cool idea. A lot of things have been restocked. Oh, I almost made it onto my coconut. Like I said, I'm not good at the platformer part. Trying to make it to the top of my coconut tree to see what's going on. Missed my bamboo plant already. Ah, keep missing it. All right, let's go scout in the middle and watch. Choosing Grow Garden, help us defeat good boy Sammy. There was one hiding in my DJ booth. There's the airdrop. Let's see what we get. the airdrop. Everything's being restocked. Oh, we got a new so that was the main gift, this new animal. So let's find out what it is. Go to my garden. Joining the cause, the reward we've given you. One last row for your green beans. You really helped today. I was hoping we'd actually get to do something. Hey, we got another pet. So what are these pets? What are the pets we just got? Green bean. That's that one that we were just looking at. And an apple gazelle. We need to find out. And a lemon lion. We got to figure out what all these do. All right, so we're going to pick up some of our pets. Let's pick up the snail. And now we can put down the lemon lion. I can only place pets in my garden. So lemon lion, what does the lemon lion do? Lemon lion, view. Applies the brain rot mutation. Roars and infuses a random pet with citrus. That's a really helpful one. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's pick up another one of our pets. We'll pick up the lab. And we will put down the green bean. Let's see what the green bean does. Green bean. A little green bean. View. Sacrifices a random beanstalk fruit to instantly grow a random plant. That's pretty cool. Divine rarity. Let's pick that back up. And what was the gazelle? Peach wasp. Goodness, we got a lot of animals. The heck is a peach wasp do? View. Flies to a nearby fruit and plasmifies it, applying the plasma mutation. Stings the random pet and advances its ability cooldown. That's pretty nice. All right. Let's pick up my toucan. And what are some of the other pets we got today? Apple gazelle. We still haven't seen what the apple gazelle does. Let's see what the apple gazelle does. I hope we win the war, says Jandel. Admin war. View the apple gazelle. Fruits that have apple in the name have a 4% chance to duplicate when collected. Harvesting sugar apple crops have a 2% chance to apply warped. All right, well, I like that because I got a lot of apples. Give us Bone Blossom and Candy Blossom. Please prove you're the best, says one of the people in our instance. All right, let's go seeds. Let's see what they've stocked in seeds. It looks like admin abuse. Admin abuse only lasts an hour, so it should be about over. We get another giant pine cone if we want. Hey, we don't have any grapes. Let's do that. Plenty of mango. Plenty of cactus and coconut. Hey, Coco, check your pets. Check all of them. You got a bunch of pets. We made history today, not just for Grow a Garden, but for Roblox.
What's all the pets that we got?
I don't know if you got the same pets as I did. Take a look. I'm hoping Jandel will say how many concurrent users they got. I feel like the games the last 6 months on Roblox have been awesome. Roblox really is taking folks by storm right now. We talk about how 99 Nights is awesome. That is another fun game. I see a new game at 100,000 players every week. It is the most exciting time ever for Roblox, says Jandel. I have to agree with him. Roblox is becoming a great environment for creators. We'll probably do some streams on how to create in Roblox. For indie devs, I mean, it's not easy to make money in there. You got to get the word out about your games. That is not easy. But it is definitely doable, as they've proven with Grow a Garden and the others. These are not big-name devs creating these. So it is well worth trying for a developer. I suppose apparently looking at something else, you can take other people's fruit if you spend Robux, which is the way they limit you stealing from others. You can do it, but it's expensive. All right, so there's nothing in the seed stock that I care about. Let's run to the other side. Hello, Coco. I should get more cactus. Coco says I should get more cactus. I'll get another cactus. And we're dancing. Woohoo! One more event, always a disco. Nobody's growing that beanstalk. So let's see if there's any extra cool gear. You see, they keep you running back and forth, checking the restock. There's the favorite tool. Favorites your fruit to prevent collecting. That's what I should have used on that bamboo. So let's get one of those. Let's get 2 of those. And the harvest tool, I don't worry about that. If you can't reach something, use that on it. All right, let's see if there are any cool eggs in stock. Show me the egg shop. Mythical, legendary, or not, just the common. I think I might need to hatch a common egg just for an achievement. I'm going to start looking through the achievements, see what you got to do. Lemon lion applied mutation brain rot to strawberries. So we're going to have a lot of brain rotted stuff in my garden soon enough. That's that particle effect there. All right, so Coco wants to gift me something. They've added gifting and trading in the game. Gifting's been around for a while. I'm in front of my garden. You want to come see me, Coco? Here, whoa, what's that? A friendship pot. Thank you. I'm going to go place my friendship pot from Coco in my garden. It looks like I'm going to have to expand my garden soon. Incoming meteor run. Plant my friendship pot right in the front. There's a message. I can message Coco this way. I need Coco to tend to my pot within 9 hours. So I need to go tend to Coco's pot, probably. Get another meteor crash. So I got to figure out where Coco's garden is. That's Dread King's garden. And there is Coco's garden. I got to figure out where the pot is. I'm glad I put the pot in the front of my garden. Where's Coco's pot? Apparently, as friends, we need to tend to each other's.
I put it behind my.
I see it, so I can tend it. Cancel. You haven't placed your friends. I did place my friend's pot. Why am I saying? I think they got a little glitch here. Well, what do we got here? It's like this is the meteor that just crashed down, maybe? Yep, that was the meteor that just crashed. Everything's getting... It's time to play a game. So apparently admin abuse is still going on. The blood owl has returned. I get another stoplight. I don't know why I want another stoplight, but hey. Yeah, if I run out right now, I'll get pushed right back because it was looking our way. Quick and easy red light, green light game, but everyone does it to race to see who will be the first. Good stuff out there in people's gardens. So yeah, that was the game dev's perspective on Grow a Garden. I think they've done an excellent job as devs on this game. Created a very fun experience for people. They're doing a very good job with their specific audience, which is admittedly kids. Nothing wrong with that audience, and obviously they're spending a fair amount on it. We talk about how Grand Theft Auto, the next Grand Theft Auto has been in development, what, 10 years? Now, when this comes out, this really is going to be the biggest entertainment event of the year. I mean, people are going to spend $2 billion on that in a single weekend. But things like this is a cultural phenomenon worth looking at. And it's sad that a lot of media doesn't even know about it. This is what the kids are doing right now. I mean, the fact that there were probably 30 million people around the world, mostly under 18, playing this game at the same time is incredibly impressive. Yes, I'm not under 18. There are a fair number of adults who enjoy Grow a Garden too. They've done a good job with it. And there are adults who are doing what we're doing, which is intergenerational play, where I'm playing with my daughter, and that's a lot of fun. Playing with friends is always more fun, and playing with family is a lot of fun too. Hey, rivals, it's fun here applauding people when they succeed. Yay, Coco! Everybody gets to celebrate together. See? All of us green beans in the same instance. So yeah. So that's a game dev look at Grow a Garden. Very happy with their popularity, how they've developed it. It is very interesting how they have mixed a sim-style game, which is essentially a map editor, with a platformer and added all these other mini games to it and give you regular quests to come back to. Done a good job with it. It is a good game if you don't want to spend money. It's a good game if you do want to spend money. That's one of the things I like about it as well. I didn't mention is that it's fun whether you spend or not, but it's fun both ways. And I think they've done a good job balancing it. Lots of people do not spend any money in this game, and lots of people do. And they're doing well as a result. Kids who do not have money to spend are bringing their friends who do have money to spend. It works out pretty well. So with that, I'm going to call an end to this stream. Thank you all very much for joining and checking it out. And again, I do think they're doing a good job with this one. So cheers.